Meanwhile, let's take a look at how Serie A stands after today's matches, and it's all about Napoli and AC Milan, who both registered victories today. We'll talk about Napoli in a moment, but first let's focus, shall we, on Milan's 2-1 victory away against Roma as we welcome in Jurgen, Klinsmann and Don Hutchinson are with us. Jurgen, I want to start with you. Milan just keep going. This momentum that they built at the start of the season, they're a little bit unstoppable at the moment.
Yeah, and they're very, very impressive. The way they started the game, especially the first half, they really controlled the game. Roma never got really chances there. And the presence of Zlatan Ibrahimovic was just all over. Kind of, you felt it all over the field. He scored a beautiful free kick. And then, he had actually one goal disallowed then and then draw a penalty. And but it was very entertaining what AC Milan did over the stretch of the first hour, almost 70 minutes. Then he took Zlatan off, and it changed a little bit the dynamic. So then they dropped deeper, AC Milan, and actually Roma had some chances towards the end of the game, almost equalized then. But overall, a very impressive AC Milan side led by Ibra, and also led by a very young Rafael Leao. Up front, he was a handful. He drew a lot of fouls. He had a physical presence there. It was really, really fun to watch him. On the other side with AS Roma, you had Zaniolo. He played far on the right side. For me, a bit too far. He never got right involved in the middle of the park where he's really dangerous. He has a very strong shot. So kind of he took himself out of the game almost. And so he couldn't create many chances there for Roma. But an impressive, really impressive win by AC Milan. And they're looking strong as a really good contender for the Scudetto this year.
Don, it was interesting, wasn't it? On yesterday's show, we talked about Edinson Cavani and about how his love for the game can be contagious. And we saw that with Manchester United. And you could say exactly the same about Zlatan today.
Oh, Dan, I'm absolutely shattered. I was doing the game tonight. 11 yellow cards, 1 red. It was an unbelievable game to watch. The atmosphere in the Olimpico was incredible, but it was made for someone like Zlatan. He comes alive in this sort of arena. He owned the place tonight. He scored a really good goal. As Jurgen said, he had 1 disallowed for a VAR check. He was just offside, but a brilliant finish. Then he had a hand in the next goal, Kessie's penalty, where he was fouled from behind. It took a little bit of time to get there because it was such a tight call, and it's one of them where when you see it, it's a difficult call, but I think the referee made the right one. But he led the line just impeccable. Milan have got an air of arrogance. They're cocky. Why wouldn't they be? They're unbeaten since the start of the season. That's 7 wins on the spin for them. So they're keeping tabs with Napoli. The 2 of them are running away with it at the moment. But just the way Zlatan played, and Pioli's just got it off to a tee, where Zlatan played an hour. And then the ideal man you want coming off the bench is Olivier Giroud, who knows how to manage a game. He knows how to play the game. In the end, when Theo Hernandez got sent off, they were hanging on slightly. But in real terms, how the game went, it was a comfortable win for Milan. Is
this how you manage Zlatan? Obviously missed a bit of the season already through injury, Jurgen, using him in this kind of way.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the right thing how Pioli uses him. He can tell through the training sessions. He knows exactly how fit he really is. But I think, it changed a little bit once he was off the field, even if Giroud knows how to kind of, control the game, also keep up the ball, as Don said rightfully. But it changed a little bit the mental situation of the game, because not having Zlatan on as a reference point, Roma was more and more invited to kind of go forward and chase the game and maybe even get this equalizer. But Pioli, I think, is in terms of man management, he's doing a fantastic job.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.